Alright, welcome back. So this is going to be like the second video of this truck. Last video you can see we got it running, and at the beginning it ran okay. I think it just kind of got worse and worse, and then it just didn't run very good, but it was running on like 2 cylinders. Well, more than 2, but that's what it sounded like to me. Eventually I'm going to put plugs in it. I haven't got plugs yet, but I'm going to check to see if all the valves are moving, because like my skid steer, well, I'm in this deeper than I wanted to be, but kind of a good thing. So I pulled this cover off thinking it was where all like the push rods or the valves and whatnot were, but it's not. It's antifreeze water gallery, but kind of glad I did. Get this all, that's all mud. Get that all cleaned out, and hopefully we won't have any issues with it overheating. I'm sure there's more throughout the block, but being I'm right here, I'm just gonna clean it out the best I can from right here. And then once we run it, maybe we'll flush it a couple times, but I gotta take this off, which this is for the generator, or it's to run the water pump. I gotta take that off, make sure the water pump's all clean and whatnot, but never had a problem with this thing getting hot. But you know, I don't want this. I mean, the temp gauge is there, so it's probably reading cold there, but down on cylinder number 1 and 2, it's probably hot. So I'm just gonna clean this out as best as I can. Alright, I kind of got this side. It's not good yet. I'm not gonna put it together like this. Tomorrow at work, I gotta grab maybe like a small vacuum tip and really spend my time cleaning the cylinder head out. Or well, I guess that's the jug, and that's the cylinder head. I don't know. But clean that out. But right now I'm gonna go to the other side and hopefully take the right panel off to find the I guess I can take the water pump off first. So let me take this off quick. Well, we found one issue so far. I took the right cover off this time. It's a flathead, so it's not gonna hurt anything, but we're gonna crank it over here and just watch it for a minute. Well, you can see that, whatever valve that is, it's like part way open. I don't know if there's like an acorn stuck in there or it's just stuck, but the part on the cam's moving. It's just like the valve deal isn't moving. But so I'm gonna pull the rest of the covers off and see how many valves we're gonna see how many valves we got hung up in this thing. Alright, we're gonna check for more stuck valves. Keep going. Oh no. I think that one's actually missing a piece off the top. Yep. Or it's just adjusted way in. Huh, I have to look at that. can't see and get both arms down here at the same time without getting my head on that.
This looks so fun.
Yeah, it is not. I don't understand. I can't reach. I can't see. I don't think that's how you're supposed to adjust it. I don't know. I don't think you just unscrew it.
It gets me every time.
Alright, so I think I figured out, for some reason the adjustment is all the way in, and on the dash it tells me 0.006 to 0.008 inch for valve tappet adjustment. This one says 0.006 and then 152 millimeter, but I'm assuming the top number means the inch number I need. So I'm gonna adjust it to the smallest number because it's, I don't know, maybe I should go bigger because the motor, it says to do it when it's hot and the motor's not hot. I'm gonna go to the bigger number, 0.008. So can't see does it, so I can't record this part because I have a hard time seeing myself, so I'm gonna try to adjust it. Sounds like the neighbor's ripping on the car in his garage at 11 at night. Figure I get the jam nut loose, and now I tighten the top one until I can fit the feeler gauge in there.
And where?
In between the push rod end and the top of the valve spring. Alright, I think I got it adjusted. It might be a little tighter than spec, but that's okay. So I'm gonna have you guys watch it and tell me if that first one is moving. Well, how's it look? I can't see. Alright, since I'm by myself again out here, I'm gonna have you guys watch this the back bank. See where I can set the camera. If you're wondering what that beep is, it's because I'm using a jump box for a battery, and when it gets down in voltage, it'll beep at you, but I gotta take that beeper out or something. Alright, well, them ones looked good on the camera. I could kind of see them too, so try to set the camera up so we can see the last ones, but not sure how I'm gonna set the camera up yet. Well, should be able to see the last two that I couldn't see. Alright, it seems like all the valves are moving. So far, we only had one bad one, which I don't know. Well, not bad, but one that was out of, it wasn't even stuck. It was just way out of adjustment because the top, well, it's upside down, but the top part of the spring was level with all the rest, so, and the adjustment was screwed all the way in. I have no idea how it got screwed all the way in. Maybe it got loose and it just turned itself in from running. I don't know, but I got it adjusted and it was just one, which I don't think would make it run that bad, but it might have. It'll probably help. I kind of think it was an exhaust valve of number one. Not entirely sure. So maybe tomorrow, or, well, it's kind of late now. But yeah, tomorrow we'll probably fire it up again and we'll buy plugs for it, a condenser, points, and just kind of go over there with the ignition system, maybe new plug wires, and then it should be good. And then I gotta get gasket material for the other side for the coolant passages and kind of clean that out as best as I can. But for now, I got the valves adjusted, so we'll just keep on going from there. Well, last night you see me working on the rocker arm, well, not rock arms, but you see me working on the lifters last night and bringing all them covers and whatnot to work so I can clean them up on the parts washer deal. But what was I gonna, oh, I forgot what I was gonna show you, but this thing has a original, not original, but has an old oil filter, not oil filter, but an old service thing. I can't really read the date, but I want to say the date says 44 or 49. I can't read the year. It's like 10/25, 44. I can't 100% read it. Mileage for, can't read the miles there, but down on packed wheels it says 52,327 or something like that. And the miles on here are 52,564. So it's only had a couple hundred miles since the wheels have been packed, and I'm assuming the motor oil was changed and whatever else, but it's so hard to read it. It's cool though, but obviously we're gonna do an oil change and whatnot on it, but I just thought that was cool. That's gonna stay in the truck. I don't know, I'm just waiting on, this is gonna kind of be a long project just because it's my girlfriend, so I don't want to just slap it together and call it good enough. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing, but not like where it's just good enough. Like, obviously we're not going to leave the coil zip tied to the bar like that. I'm going to actually mount it like it's supposed to. If this is my rig, it'd probably just stay like that for years, but I'm going to put new plug wires on it and plugs, and I did fire it up with that one lifter adjusted. Still doesn't run the best. I can tell it's hitting on that front cylinder though, because it added another cylinder to the deal. But yeah, next we're gonna get plugs, probably a condenser and a coil, and maybe a new ballast resistor, because I know this thing had a lot of problems with ballast resistors, but it was after driving a while. Then it would run like this, but that doesn't mean nothing. So I'm gonna put plugs, point, condenser, and maybe get a new coil for this thing, and then plug wires. And if it still doesn't run, get a ballast resistor. Eventually we're gonna order the right fuel pump for this thing, or I mean, all it really needs is the diaphragm and then one little piece on this side, kind of like a check ball, so it pulls the fuel. Once it's got fuel, it pumps it, but well, what good's that do when you don't got fuel up to the fuel pump? So I don't know. And then I don't know, we gotta do something about this, because I don't want to drive it like that. I really don't. My luck, it'll shoot through the radiator and we can't even find this radiator. But I lost track of what I was saying. I don't remember, but anyway, that's just kind of a little update on it. Not sure when I'm gonna get back to this thing. Tomorrow I'm gonna clean up them covers and whatnot, and then we'll get the cover. We'll make gaskets for the covers. I gotta get some gasket material, make some gaskets for them covers, and then put the covers back on and whatnot, and then start trying to figure out where I'm gonna get plugs for this thing. I can take this tank off because I've been using this one. I haven't filled this one full yet, but hopefully it holds. I think they just put that one there because that one will gravity feed. Versus this tank, it's got to come up through the pickup tube and then down. This one just has the thing at the bottom of the tank, so that one gravity feed. But I'm assuming this tank is good. It was just a fuel pump. I don't know what else, but anyway, I'll just keep working on this thing. I got the covers on. It must be the bolt holes leaking on this side, but anyway, let's go take it around the block and see how it runs. Brakes work good in this thing.